He dreamed big, played bigger, and never stopped believing. From a working-class kid with a ball at his feet to a global icon who inspired millions, David Beckham's story is one of passion, resilience, and heart. David Beckham was born on May 2nd, 1975 in Leytonstone, East London, a working-class boy with a heart full of ambition and a football never far from his feet. From the moment he could walk, he was kicking a ball, mimicking his hero Brian Robson, and dreaming of Old Trafford. But Beckham wasn't just a kid with talent, he was a perfectionist. He would spend hours after school practicing free kicks, trying to curl the ball with surgical precision into the top corner. It wasn't just play, it was purpose.
Shot!
By 14, he was scouted and signed into Manchester United's prestigious youth academy, a breeding ground for greatness.
Simon Davis! Beckham! It's a goal! 2-0! First Davis the youngster!
At just 17, he made his senior debut, a shy, spiky-haired teen with fire in his boots. Before long, he was one of the fearless class of '92, standing shoulder to shoulder with Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes and Gary Neville. Together, they didn't just play for United, they rewrote its legacy.
It is David Beckham, and it's useful. Beckham scores for England. Posh Spice leads the applause.
Beckham's right foot, it became a legend in itself.
Beckham!
It wasn't just about bending the ball, it was about bending the game to his will. Premier League titles, FA Cups, and that unforgettable treble-winning season in 1999. He was everywhere, delivering pinpoint crosses, curling in free kicks, and driving the team forward. And when he put on the England shirt in 1996, he became more than a player. He became a symbol of hope for a football-mad nation. Later, he would wear the captain's armband like a badge of honor, leading with equal parts elegance and grit. And then came the fairy tale and the frenzy. In 1999, Beckham married global pop icon Victoria Adams, better known as Posh Spice. Their wedding in a lavish Irish castle was straight out of a royal fantasy, complete with golden thrones, matching outfits, and a guest list of the rich and famous. But behind the glitz, there were shadows. The 1998 World Cup in France, England versus Argentina, one of football's fiercest rivalries. Frustrated, provoked, Beckham flicked out a petulant boot at Diego Simeone. The red card was instant. England were eliminated, and Beckham became a national villain.
Everybody, bar the Greek supporters playing for a goal.
He was booed in stadiums across the country, effigies were burned, death threats were sent. For years that single moment haunted him and defined him in the eyes of millions. What was your favourite Beckham moment? Let us know in the comments. For more stories that inspire, don't forget to subscribe.
Great night, it's a proud night for obviously the Galaxy, to have two players going into the US national team for the World Cup, it's special. So a big good send-off for them tonight, and they both deserve it. LD's been great for this club, and obviously Edson this year has been exceptional, so he deserves his place.
It's probably been a little bit bittersweet for you watching the team.
By 2003, the tension in Manchester was boiling. A bitter loss to Arsenal sparked fury in the locker room. Sir Alex Ferguson, the legendary manager, lashed out in anger, and a boot went flying. It struck Beckham above the eye, leaving a gash that needed stitches. Photos of the injury made front-page news. The rift between star and manager had become public. Some say that moment marked the end of an era. That summer, Beckham packed his bags and signed with Real Madrid. Then came 2004 and another storm. Tabloids exploded with allegations of an affair between Beckham and his personal assistant, Rebecca Luce. The world watched. Beckham denied the claims. Victoria remained poised and silent, but behind closed doors, the strain was real. Yet they stood together, tested, shaken, but unbroken. Their marriage endured, and their brand survived. Beckham's second act was a masterclass in reinvention. He crossed borders, conquered new leagues, and became the first Englishman to win top-flight titles in 4 different countries.
On November 15th, 2000, Peter Taylor gave me the greatest honour of my career in making me captain of England and fulfilling my childhood dream.
He graced 3 World Cups, 2 European Championships, and for 6 years he captained England, not with brute force, but with unwavering belief. Beckham turned his fame into a business empire. He co-founded Inter Miami CF, bringing Major League Soccer into a new era. He launched DB Ventures, formed global partnerships with Adidas, Pepsi, H&M, and more.
It's World Children's Day, so I partnered with UNICEF to celebrate.
He became a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, using his platform to advocate for children's rights around the world. Together, David and Victoria Beckham have built a fortune, estimated at nearly £500 million. From fashion runways to football pitches, from fragrance lines to philanthropy, the Beckhams turned personal style and public scrutiny into power.
Beckham! It's a goal!
He is a symbol of resilience, of reinvention, a father, a husband, a businessman, a global ambassador, a style icon, a man who took fame, fallouts, and failures and turned them into fuel. Through ridicule and redemption, betrayal and brilliance, Beckham endured, and in doing so, he inspired millions to chase their dreams, no matter the cost. Some icons are born, others are made. Beckham was both.